Hey everybody, welcome to Live Sound for Acoustic Guitar. And today I've got a really cool product to show you. This has been, it's a pretty new thing for me, but it's made the most significant impact on my live sound. And it's a pedal, it's called the ToneDexter, made by AudioSprockets. And it's not a pedal you typically see. As you're going through all the big, online stores, music stores. So it's something you really got to search out. So I got one, and I've had it for maybe 3 months now, and it's been awesome. I'm more than happy with it. So I wanted to show you guys just quickly how it works. I know there's other videos showing how it works, but I thought I'd give just a few of my tips on setting it up. And then you also just get a sample of kind of the before and after. So the way it works is my guitar is plugged into the pedal. So I'm using, it's just a K&K pickup, a soundboard pickup, and that's running in there. I'm not running, I have a MySci magnetic pickup. And James had told me that the magnetic pickups don't work for this for this pedal. The processing doesn't work with it. I do have an internal mic as well, but I've just kind of stopped using that, at least for now, just for feedback issues. So it's just the K&K running into the pedal. Then I also have a microphone plugged into the pedal, and this is just for the learning process. You don't have to have the microphone when you're performing. And so what we do is, I've got my camera here, so I gotta work around it. So we hit the mute button, and I'm gonna put on my headphones. You guys will still be able to hear, you're gonna hear a direct sound from the pedal. So you won't have the room noise or anything like that. And then, so you'll hear pretty much what I'm hearing. I'm also getting stuff that the Zoom microphones are getting, just the way I had to wire this setup. And then what I'm going to do is I hit the learn button, the train button, and then I'm just going to play a little bit. And I'm actually going to stop it before it goes through the learn phase. And I'll tell you why in a minute. So we're going to go to learning here. Okay, so I hit that button again, and I'm stopping it before it's done learning. And the reason is, what I found I needed to do to get this microphone placed right is, when I stop it, it allows me to choose either the microphone setting or the pickup setting. And then here's the microphone sound. And so by doing this, I get a live, I can hear live what the mic is hearing, and it allows me to find my position. And I actually found this kind of pointing up actually works pretty good. I found that I can't mic the guitar like I would for recording. So you just kind of have to play with it, find something. To me, the main thing was getting enough low end without being boomy. I think this is okay for right now. Okay, so now I'm going to do the learn process again. I'm just going to reach down here. Okay, so it went through the whole learning phase. I don't know how, what they say is just keep playing. That's what the manual says, and that's what the instructional video says. Just kind of keep playing. It kind of doesn't matter what you play. It's just trying to capture the resonance of the guitar. And once you get the, have it learned, here I can go back to the microphone sound and hear how it just sounds coming from the microphone. And then if you like it, then you hold this button and you can store it. And there's 22 places that you can store it. That has room to, so you can store multiple instruments. And one interesting thing I haven't tried that it says in the manual is you can store, you could do different microphone locations. So you could do something far away, or I'm not quite sure of how I would use that, but it's something that sounds kind of interesting. So now I'm running through, I'm coming out of this K10 speaker, so I'll let you know if you're listening to the room sound coming out of this, or if it's the direct sound. All right, so there's this character knob here, and this is basically a blend of how much of this process we're going to apply. So if it's up to 2, there's really only 3 positions, 0, 1, and 2. So 2 is applying the process to its fullest. So that means it's going to be more airy and more of kind of a thinner sound almost. It's trying to match more of what the microphone heard. And then if we back it off, here's to 1. And then we can back it off to 0. And I don't believe this, it doesn't mean it's not applying anything. I'm not sure what the manual says on that, but to my ears it's still applying it. And here's my test to show you. I'm going to go to a blank preset. So this one has no mappings to it, so you're just hearing the pickup. So pretty cool. So I'm going to go back to that map that I made. I like it on the character 0. This is a problem some other guitarists have had with this pedal, is that it sounds too thin to them. It doesn't sound like what they're used to, and it's not going to. When you have an undersaddle pickup, that's going to get a really direct, thick, like really fat sound from the strings, and that feels good. For a live sound, you want that full meaty sound, and when you add all this air and resonance and you really EQ it through this tone matching, it sounds thin. It can sound thin, and so by backing that character off, we're keeping a bit more of fullness in the sound, and I do some other things to add more fullness, because to me it just it's still a bit airy. There's more I can add to this, and those will be in future videos. So pretty cool, pretty awesome pedal. I'll leave links to this and some of the different products that I've mentioned. And I also wanted to point out that now that we have this learned, we can take this microphone away. We can unplug it, and you don't need it for your show. You just need that pedal. So pretty awesome. Check it out. And in 2 weeks, I'll have another video for you. And I actually think the next 2 videos, I'm going to show you a couple more experiments that I've been wanting to do with this pedal. Stay tuned for that. Hit that subscribe button if you want to keep up with these videos. All right, thanks for watching.